I just want to say this. This is real poets here, man. The NBA, as much as I love basketball, man, it's frustrating and it's discouraging to see these people talk about basketball. They're not talking just basketball. They're talking, some of these people uh, uh, on these shows, debate shows, they love, I'm going to say LeBron James. They love this man so much. I mean, they like cheerleaders, man. And it's sickening. How they just cheerlead him when this man goes up for a dunk on a guy. Come on, man. I mean, really? Dang. I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch. I don't want to see that on a television. I want to see real and now analysis, real eye test of what they see, not favoritism. Forget that, man. We want to see you know real basics and see the truth. Eye test, man. I mean, I used to really hate that guy. What's his name? Skip Bayless. But that man, he be telling the truth, man. He goes by eye tests, and he put his eye tests, and then he marinates his eye test with the analysis. You know, I I used to hate him real bad, but he be telling the truth about it. He sees right through that guy, man. LeBron James, man. It's not even funny, man. How basketball, all this favoritism goes, man. If you have favoritism, it's fine, but you gotta you gotta keep your love for that person, and see the whole picture. You know, you can't show partiality all the time because that's not fair to the audience. You know, that's not fair to people who love basketball for its whole totality. You know what I mean? For the wholeness of it. That's not healthy. That's not healthy at all. And then you see these teams, they score 100, 140, 145, 150, 160. I'm surprised. Did anybody score 170, 180 yet? My goodness. It don't make no sense. That's not defense. You can't play defense. No matter how good you are on defense, you can't play defense. You cannot play defense in this league. That's all I got to say, man. Really, I do. I cut off all this favoritism on these shows because basketball is not basketball. Just this it is what it is. Basketball is not basketball, man. If you can't play defense, that's not basketball. Because there's only push on one side. There's no even kill here, man. That's the truth. I ain't got, and that's the facts. What am I? You know what I mean? That's not my opinion. That's facts. If anybody know basketball, you can see that. You can see there's no defense, no matter how good your defense is. You just hope you can get a tip. I mean, it makes it even harder for people who getting older in the league to play defense because they can't move the feet as quick as they used to. You can't touch them. If you touch them, it's a foul. It used to be where anybody could play defense. Anyone could play defense back then. See, if you can hand check like you did in the 90s, 80s, if you could play, if you can play in the league and hand check, that that's going to help that's going to help the older players to stay in the league. But they can't stay in the league. It's the game has gotten younger. So that's telling you that the game is, I'm going to tell you like it is, the game of basketball is dying because it's cutting out a certain age group. It's not a game of defense anymore. It's a sprint game. It's a sprint game. It's like track and field. I ran track and field in high school, okay? I ran the 4x4 and I ran the 4x1. Okay? It's like the 4x1, and the 4x4 too. Where you got to hand off the baton, you got four guys, you hand the baton off, right? And I was an anchor man. I'm running that last lap. I'm running the last one, all right? It's basically what it is. It's a track and field meet. It's not basketball. You're running, running, and running, and running. You're running down the court, and you don't run all the way down the court. You run halfway. It's basically like suicides. Anybody play basketball, you know about suicides. Anybody remember suicides? Oh my goodness, I hated suicides in school. So what I'm saying is it's an endurance game. It's not organized basketball. It's like everybody shooting 3-pointers. Small, great. The small end are great. It don't matter what you are. You a center guard now. You a forward guard forward, whatever you want to call it. My goodness, this has become NBA 2K 1920. Where you can shoot create someone in 7'7" and make them a point guard, basically, and shoot threes all day. It's crazy. But like I said, the game is dying slowly. Reason why I say that, because you can't play defense. The game is boring. I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of seeing the offense taking advantage of the defense. It's getting boring to me now. I'm on the edge. This might be my last season watching basketball. Seriously. That's all I got to say.